There are several traits and behaviors that Alpha and Sigma guys have in common, making it often a challenge to separate the two. They often play similar roles in their contexts, either socially or professionally. However, after watching this video, you'll be able to understand how to distinguish these archetypes. We will discuss the similarities and differences between Alpha and Sigma males. 1. Confidence. Both Alpha and Sigma males have a great deal of confidence, which is one of the reasons why, to the unaided observer, they might seem to be very alike. The Alpha guy has an inherent air of self-assurance and authority about himself. He has an innate need to ensure that everyone is aware of his presence and can hear and understand what he has to say. This self-assurance derives from the Alpha's deep-seated conviction of being the most knowledgeable member of the group. They have a strong appreciation for their past accomplishments and get both strength and self-assurance from understanding their capabilities. Similarly to the Alpha, Sigma males displays a high level of self-assurance, but for a distinct set of reasons. The confidence of an Alpha man originates from their position at the higher end of the spectrum, but that of a Sigma guy originates from their complete disinterest in the hierarchy. To the Sigma, the only opinion that counts is his own, which means that he never cares about what other people may think of him. The self-assurance of Alpha men comes off as forceful and striking, but the self-assurance of a Sigma guy is of a more reserved and subtle character. 2. Social hierarchy. The Alpha male gains his power and dominance in society from mastering the hierarchical dynamics that surround him. They have a deep understanding of the structure of social dominance and use this to their advantage. The Alpha knows how to treat all the other males on the social hierarchy so as to preserve and further his status as the Alpha. The Sigma, on the other hand, operates away from all social hierarchy. These dynamics are simply unimportant to him, and he makes his way through life walking his own path. The fact that the Sigma male operates away from the traditional dynamics of social hierarchy can cause tension between them and the Alpha. The Alpha can often be challenged by the presence of a Sigma male, as they are hard to control and far removed from the structure from which the Alpha achieves power and dominance. 3. Relationship with authority. The incapacity to exert authority over a Sigma male may occasionally cause the Alpha male to lose his cool. However, coping up with authority may be a source of conflict for both parties, but then for two distinct causes. As usual, the Alpha male feels at ease when in a position of power within his social environment. Therefore, it is against his natural urge to be at the top, just to find himself obeying commands from other high ranks. However, a Sigma male has a total lack of respect for the system that demands him to obey commands. He would much prefer to make choices for himself, liberated from the need to follow the lead and the burden to give orders to other people. The Alpha method of coping with unwelcome authority would be to exploit the hierarchy so as to establish oneself in a position of power. On the other hand, a Sigma male will often walk away and go down a road that he carves out for himself rather than sticking within the authority. 4. Leadership. Both Alpha and Sigma males are inclined to taking on leadership roles. Nevertheless, the causes behind their leadership vary significantly. The Alpha, who is the natural leader in the social hierarchy, sets out to take on a leadership role. He is contented when he is in command and at the highest level of the social structure. The Alpha males are skilled at engaging with others depending on their individual positions within the hierarchy and have an instinctive awareness of the dynamics of hierarchy. On the other hand, the Sigma does not lead in accordance with the dictates of the social order. He acts in accordance with his personal set of principles. A large part of why Sigmas wind up in leadership roles is because of their excellent self-awareness. Regardless of the dominating style of leadership displayed by the alpha, the sigma's distinctive and determined vision is compelling for others to inevitably follow their footsteps. 5. Adaptability. The adaptability of alpha and sigma males is quite different. The alpha male's command of the social ladder gives him the power to rule his surroundings, but it could also be his doom when there are changes. The foundation of the alpha's dominant strategy is his comprehension and control over the social dynamics of his group. He may occasionally be caught off guard by changes in such dynamics and will have to reevaluate. In times of unanticipated change, the sigma does not encounter these difficulties. The sigma relies exclusively on his own gut instinct to guide him. This implies that he is prepared to respond instinctively when situations unexpectedly alter. The capacity to blend in with any group makes the Sigma man very flexible in various social circumstances, which is one of the rather unexpected advantages of being a lone wolf. 6. Social interaction. The alpha and sigma males have quite different personalities and social connections, despite the fact that they each project their own distinct brand of confidence. Alpha males are extroverted, sociable flyers that happily hunt for attention. They seem to take pleasure in moving up the social scale and to enjoy winning over new followers. This is a complete opposite of the sigma male. The sigma is naturally more quiet and introverted, and often lacks a desire in displaying the social dominance of the alpha. The alpha is most likely to come across as charismatic and dominating to their colleagues, whilst the sigma is frequently seen as distant and even unconventional. 7. Ideologies. The alpha male often integrate into pre-existing institutions and utilize them for his own advantage when it comes to developing outlooks and worldviews. He has a natural ability to take advantage of established structures and skilled at capitalizing on social pressure to advance. Sigma males, in comparison, have a propensity to create their own ideology and as a result are apt to be innovators. They are more likely to have an innovative and entrepreneurial life than the alphas, who often finds it easier to advance through the ranks of a business or team. Because of this, many of today's innovators fit the stereotype of Sigma male. For instance, technology pioneers like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk have exhibited the defining Sigma characteristic of standing out from the crowd and motivating others with their innovative ideas. 8. Romantic relationships. Both Sigma and Alpha males are renowned for their propensity to successfully get along with women. They exude a natural charm that women find difficult to resist because of their inherent self-assurance and confidence. Most people may call them playboys since they are unaffected by social conditioning to settle because of their abundant mentality. Nevertheless, the alpha male is often seen in long-term committed relationships with women because he is aware of the possibility of power and dominance that a successful romantic relationship provides. Most Sigma male, on the other hand, are far less receptive to commitments. A relationship entails making compromises in your lifestyle to accommodate the other person's demands, taking on additional duties, and committing to the person and their social network. Because they always spend much time in their thoughts and solitude, Sigmas are often seen to be cold and transitory whenever it comes to romantic relationships. However, when they find a trustworthy woman who understands their lone wolf nature, they can always make the best partners. They are always direct with their intentions and won't play manipulative games with women. 9. Conformity. One significant area wherein Alpha and Sigma males differs is how they approach compliance. The Alpha guy thrives without trying whenever it comes to blending in and adopting a trend. He seems to simply take advantage of his inherent ability to recognize the trends and social norms that will lead to social domination. His seamless ability to follow the most recent fashion trend earns him the admiration of his peers and often sets the bar for what is considered stylish and appropriate. Contrarily, the Sigma guy has little patience for fashion or conformity. He doesn't pay much attention to social trends and occasionally comes out as lacking social graces. He is just not concerned in complying with regard to what other people may think. This does not mean he lacks social awareness. Because of this, Sigma males prefer to avoid situations where they are required to meet the standards that are placed on them by someone else. The Alpha and Sigma males often appear to operate as counterbalances. In many situations, the Sigma male really has the capacity to assume the position of Alpha if he chooses. For a while, they could appear to be alphas, but they will give up their role if it begins to restrict their own freedom.